Okay, we're back. After a long break between the two games that we've done already. First game, if you remember, it's Valtor 111, and once again, we're doing another Let's Play, and this time, as I promised, it'll be on Emerald. But if you remember from the previous games, okay, internal battery. From the previous games, I'm the guy who did, yet another Let's Play of Pokemon Fire Red version, and then I did a Let's Play of Pokemon Silver version, which was pretty much my favorite game for the regular Game Boy series. And now I'm back to Game Boy Advance and Advanced Graphics again. And as you'll notice in just a little bit, my little brother's with me again. He wasn't with me for the last game whenever I was doing Silver version. That made me a little bit lonely by myself. So I did manage to talk, but I hope that I can be a lot better of a talker this time because it's a lot easier to speak when you have somebody with you. It doesn't make you feel like you're just talking to nobody. Now, I understand I'm talking to all you lonely listeners out there who have nothing better to do with your time and you just want to hear somebody's voice talking to you about something you know, but
Douche.
but it just feels more natural having another human with you. Anyway, here's the moving van part of the game, and I always found this weird, and so did Tim. Tim, what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, who puts a kid in the back of a moving van when they can get crushed by like 100-pound boxes?
Yeah. If any of you were people who've ever seen Toy Story, do you remember how Buzz and Woody are in the back, and then Buzz is like in the back of that one pizza van, and there's like, nobody will see us in the back, and he said negative. The cargo area is very dangerous, or something like that. And then Woody gets kicked around in the back by all the moving boxes and stuff. I would imagine that this kid in this game, he probably got a
With the
couple of
potion?
tables. Oh, the potion. Yeah, Tim says that there's a potion inside of the. By the way, I'm not paying attention at all to the game right now because I've played this game like dozens of times, so I pretty much know everything there is, but I still managed to forget this potion in here somehow. I guess whenever you're talking to people and playing the game at the same time, it sort of distracts you. Oh, hello, you are. Oh, you're Valtor. Blah blah blah. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend, boyfriend. Hee. Oh, this belongs to May, but I'm gonna steal. Oh, I'm not gonna steal it. Darn it, she caught me. But May's apparently naive enough to not notice that I was about to steal her Pokemon. Uh, I don't know why the game did that. I mean, last time what happened was you went into her room without knocking, and she was sitting at her computer desk right over here. But um, anyway, boy, what if she'd been changing? You don't just barge into a girl's room. I want to see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Can you go see what's happening? So, all right. Here's the professor for this game. It's Birch, and he's got this raccoon thing running around, trying to chase him. Now, there's as typical with every game, maybe with Pokemon Black and White it'll be different, but Mudkip, Torchic, and Trico, as usual, you've got your fire, water, and grass starters. And being typical Valtor, I've chosen Trico, the grass starter. If any of you happen to darn it, there, Lear. Okay, you know what? Screw this. But if any of you loyal listeners remember from, hey, wait, Tim, turn that off. That's probably gonna make a lot of background noise.
What?
Tim, Tim's still playing his game from Pokemon Heart Gold. He just beat the Elite Four. Yay, Tim! With a team consisting of a bunch of Pokemon at level in their upper 40s, and just in case, a level 56 Dragonite in the back. Blah blah blah. Anyway, Valtorisi Trico. No. Anyway, if you notice, I'm the guy who always uses a grass type starter. Like in the first game, don't you think it's a good idea to see no? Oh, don't be that way. You should meet my kid. Oh, don't be that way. Whenever it gives you a yes or no option, like, almost half the time you can't say no. You have to say yes to everything. But anyway, starters. Right, the reason I picked the grass type starter was, well, I mean, I'll explain my reasons in a little bit, but there's this trend going. Like in the first game for Fire Red, I picked Bulbasaur, the grass type starter. Ah, oh, crap, I got a lonely nature. That means that attack rises and defense falls. Now, look at defense. Do I really need any less defense than I already have? I mean, you flick this guy in the forehead, he will die. Alright, I guess I'll keep it because, he learns Screech later on, so I guess Screech might, help out with any physical sorts of moves, but That's kind of annoying. I really hoped I could get a better nature out of that. Oh well. Anyway, so I got Bulbasaur in the first game for Fire Red, and then the second game, yay, I learned Absorb. In the second game, um, which was Silver, I got Chikorita, another grass type starter. And now in this game, I got Trico, yet another grass type starter. So I like my grass type starters. Now, this isn't to say I'm always going to be using grass type starters, and I'm absolutely never ever going to use any sort of other types of starters. I mean, I look for the best in a starter. Like before with Bulbasaur, I was saying, what was I saying? I was saying that you could get better Pokemon of every type, but Bulbasaur being a grass type was the best you could hope for. And then with Chikorita, again, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune, none of them are grass types, so again, grass type was the best choice. But this was a different reason, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Well, maybe not, I don't know. But I usually start talking about stuff, if you know me, and then I'll get into something else. But here's the rival battle of the game, and we've all gone through the motions on this thing. Like, nobody can play this game only once. Like, if you play Pokemon, then you're just going to keep on redoing it and redoing it. Because this game has some of the most high replay values of all time. Oh crap, she almost killed me. But yay, level 7. Wow, that's great. You're pretty good, blah blah blah. Um Oh yeah, so Pokemon has a high replay value. So if you're a relatively poor kid like I am, you'll want a game that you
Oh
can keep
yeah,
playing over and
yeah,
over
for
again.
sure. You're poor.
Oh, well, I'm poor compared to most kids my age, Tim. Well, I mean, oops, shoot, I'm going the wrong way here.
No, you're not. Think of all those starving kids in Africa.
Starving kids in that. Okay, I'm talking about America. Well, I guess there's still poverty in America. Yeah, what am I talking about? I need to count my blessings. I'm actually,
Talk
um,
about man.
I guess if I compare myself to all of my college kid peers, they've got all this late technology and stuff, and me, I'm still, getting Cam Studio off the internet
No,
and
you're not.
bumming off all these free programs because I'm just cheap like that, I guess.
You're stealing my ideas.
And sharing my little brother's DS. Well, whatever. I mean, why would you have two DSs in the house if you both have DS games if there's just one available between the both of you? Like, I could find a million other things to do. Well, whatever. Hi, we're getting a Pokemon Mart. Blah blah blah. Okay, got a potion. Now, I hardly needed to do that, but I just felt like it was something free. Again, there's my cheap nature. If it's something free, I'm gonna go get it. All right. So shoot, what was I talking about, Tim? I'm
You're
forgetting.
talking about how
Oh crap! I forgot to heal.
how poor you were.
All right. Oh man, I forgot to. All right. Boy, I need to concentrate here. What was I thinking? Uh. Oh, there we go. I just use absorb, and then I'll gain back all my hit points. I wasted a potion. Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess I'm poor in comparison to my college kid companions, but yeah, I should count my blessings. I am part of the richest nation on earth at this point in time before Barack Obama's gonna totally destroy us. But anyway, what am I doing? Oh, okay. So right now, geez, I only got like a minute and a half left. What I'm doing right now is in this grassland right around here. This is the place where you could get a couple of Pokemon that'll really come in handy later on in the game. And Seedot. And the two that I'm looking for in particular, the first is Zigzagoon, because you know how you always have this HM slave that you always run into?
1 minute.
Alright, thanks, Tim. In this grassland, you could get the HM slave Zigzagoon, but there's a bunch of Poochyenas in here. But you can also get a Ralts. And remember, if you remember, like in all the previous games, I was saying, like, there's that one Pokemon you get right at the beginning that's reliable all the way through to the end of the game. So, in the first game, it was one of the Nidos, and mine was Nidoran, which became Nidoking. And then in the second game, it was Ampharos, which was the first available one. And I'm sure there's more than just that, but those are just a couple I want to go through. Anyway, we're almost out of recording time, so when I come back, I'll have this Zigzagoon captured, and I'll try to start off when I'm running into a Ralts. But until next time, thanks for listening, guys. This has been part 1 of the new walkthrough Pokemon Emerald Let's Play.
So good.